Hollywood is a land of glitz, glamour, and sometimes scandal. The stars that shine the brightest often have the most complex and controversial stories. Behind the fame, the fortune, and the red carpets, many Hollywood celebrities have faced controversies that changed their careers and lives forever. These untold stories reveal the darker, more complicated side of the entertainment industry, showing that sometimes the most iconic figures are the ones who have made the biggest waves. In this video, we dive deep into the untold stories of Hollywood's most controversial celebrities. Warren Beatty's scandalous affairs. Warren Beatty is one of Hollywood's most celebrated actors and directors, known for his charm, his talent, and of course, his many high-profile relationships. Beatty was often linked to some of the most beautiful women in the world during the 1960s and 1970s, including actresses like Natalie Wood, Julie Christie, and Madonna. However, his love life was not just about high-profile affairs, it was also the subject of constant media scrutiny. Beatty was dubbed Hollywood's most notorious womanizer, with rumors circulating that he had been with hundreds of women during his career. What made his story truly controversial, though, was not just the number of relationships, but the way he handled them. Many of his ex-lovers claimed that Beatty often led them on with promises of marriage or commitment before abruptly cutting ties. The most notorious tale came from Beatty's relationship with actress Leslie Caron, who revealed in her memoir that Beatty had deceived her, claiming that he would settle down with her, only to later abandon her for someone else. His many entanglements led to his reputation as a ladies' man and, at times, a manipulator. Despite the controversies, Beatty's career continued to thrive, with the actor receiving accolades for his roles in films like Bonnie and Clyde and Reds. While Beatty's romantic life made headlines, it's the complexities of his relationships and the underlying manipulation that added layers to his controversial public persona. The tragic downfall of Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen's rise to fame as a TV and film star was meteoric, with memorable roles in films like Platoon and Major League, as well as his massively successful role in 2.5 Men. Sheen seemed to have it all. However, his personal life soon overshadowed his career, and his descent into controversy became one of Hollywood's most tragic stories. In 2011, Sheen's personal struggles came to a head during a series of bizarre public appearances and interviews. His infamous winning catchphrase and erratic behavior led to his firing from 2.5 Men. Sheen later revealed in interviews that he had been battling addiction to drugs and alcohol for years, and his breakdown was a result of years of unchecked behavior. The most shocking element of Sheen's story, however, was the revelation in 2015 that he was living with HIV, a diagnosis he had kept hidden from the public for years. This revelation, combined with his controversial behavior and string of failed relationships, painted a tragic picture of a man who had self-destructed in front of the world. Sheen's story is a sobering reminder of the dangers of fame and substance abuse, and his fall from grace continues to haunt Hollywood. The dark side of Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson was once the golden boy of Hollywood, with his leading roles in iconic films like Braveheart and Lethal Weapon. However, his career took a dramatic turn in the 2000s, and it all began with a series of public outbursts that painted a picture of a man with deeply troubling views. In 2006, Gibson was arrested for DUI and made a series of anti-Semitic comments to the arresting officers, including, "Jews are responsible for all the wars in the world." This shocking outburst led to public backlash and calls for his career to end. However, the controversy didn't stop there. In the following years, tapes emerged of Gibson making racist, misogynistic, and anti-Semitic remarks to his ex-girlfriend, Oksana Grigorieva, with whom he had a turbulent relationship. These tapes showed a side of Gibson that many fans were not aware of, an angry, hateful side that contradicted his public image as a beloved actor and director. Despite the intense backlash, Gibson managed to make a comeback, earning accolades for his work as a director with Hacksaw Ridge. However, the darker side of his personality continues to overshadow his career, and his past behavior remains a touchy subject in Hollywood circles. Lana Turner's The Sweater Incident and her relationship with Johnny Stompanato. Lana Turner was one of Hollywood's most iconic actresses, known for her glamorous persona and her roles in films like The Postman Always Rings Twice and Imitation of Life. But her personal life was just as dramatic as her film career. One of the most controversial moments in Turner's life came in 1958 when her then-boyfriend, mobster Johnny Stompanato, was stabbed to death in her Beverly Hills home. The story became a tabloid sensation, with reports claiming that Turner's daughter, Cheryl Crane, had killed Stompanato in self-defense after he threatened her mother. The media frenzy surrounding the event painted Turner as a tragic victim, while her daughter was hailed as a hero for protecting her mother. The public was riveted by the drama, and the story only became more complicated when it was revealed that Turner had been involved in an abusive relationship with Stompanato for years, despite knowing about his violent tendencies. The incident with Stompanato not only dominated headlines, but also ruined Turner's career. Though she eventually returned to acting, the scandal remained a defining moment in her life, overshadowing her glamorous film career. The truth behind Stompanato's death and the aftermath of the incident remain one of Hollywood's most controversial and tragic stories. The unraveling of Winona Ryder's career. Winona Ryder was once one of Hollywood's most beloved young actresses, starring in films like Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, and Reality Bites. But her career faced a massive setback in 2001 when she was caught shoplifting from Saks Fifth Avenue in Beverly Hills. Ryder was arrested for stealing over $5,000 worth of merchandise, and the scandal led to widespread media attention. The press was unforgiving, and Ryder became the target of ridicule and harsh judgment. The fallout from the incident was significant, with Ryder's career taking a nosedive, and she became one of Hollywood's most famous pariahs for years. However, Ryder managed to make a comeback with her iconic role in Stranger Things, proving that time can heal even the most controversial moments in Hollywood. Still, her shoplifting incident remains a dark chapter in her otherwise successful career, and many still see it as a stain on her legacy. The collapse of Britney Spears' career. Britney Spears was the pop princess of the late 1990s and early 2000s, known for hits like Baby One More Time and Toxic. However, her career took a dramatic downturn in the mid-2000s when her personal struggles became the subject of relentless media attention. Her divorce from Kevin Federline, a highly publicized breakdown, and subsequent hospitalization for mental health issues became a worldwide spectacle. The most infamous moment of Spears' breakdown occurred in 2007 when she shaved her head in front of paparazzi, symbolizing her apparent defiance of the pressure placed on her by the media. Her struggles were exacerbated by a legal battle over custody of her children, and the public witnessed a woman unraveling under the intense spotlight. The media frenzy around Spears reached its peak with her highly publicized meltdown, and it seemed as though her career might be over. However, over the years, Spears has managed to regain her stability and control, especially with the Free Britney movement, which highlighted her conservatorship and pushed for her freedom. Despite the controversies, Britney Spears remains an enduring figure in pop culture, and her story serves as a cautionary tale about the dark side of fame. Hollywood's most controversial celebrities have lived lives marked by scandal, tragedy, and sometimes redemption. The untold stories behind their controversies reveal the complexities of fame and the impact that a high-profile career can have on one's personal life. From tragic breakdowns to scandalous affairs, these celebrities have been through it all, and while some have managed to rise above their controversies, others remain forever defined by their darker moments. If you found these untold stories fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Glamorator for more shocking revelations and deep dives into the lives of your favorite celebrities.